Okay, nice and level.
Yeah, it's close enough for you. Is that close enough? You tolerate that?
Nice, good.
Lights off too. And the two heads match angle, that's good.
Good enough for the viewers. Good enough for me.
The heads match pretty close. Alright. This has, oh, we didn't buy up the seats in. Oops. I'll do it later. Too late now. We've already moved it. Now, these are big ass valves, aren't they? Look how thin they are now, though. They're pretty thin.
Better than ass.
These are bigger than this, as I recall. Yep. 2080. Alright, have to make a cutter for that.
Make a cutter.
Yep. Don't have a cutter right now, I'm going to make it.
Oh boy.
So you're going to move it over. Over there where I want it. Where do you want it?
Where do I need it?
You want it right on the edge, I think.
Alright.
You know where you want it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So you put the pointer on the edge. You gotta grab a cutter, whichever one of these we might have used last. Was it this one? What size is that? Is that 5/16?
It looks 5/16.
Looks like to me. Double check though, just to make sure. Oh shit.
No?
It's 5/16. These ones aren't. Those are measured. 7mm shit. It helps use the right thing. Okay, I think that one's not the right size. What do you think?
Yeah, a little bit off.
A little off? You don't like that one? That might be for an S&S motor?
Yeah. Oh, last time we used it was probably for an SDS motor, huh?
So the head's laid on there with the bias that we had to move. Okay, so here is this one. I don't know.
I'm zoomed in a little bit. I'm like, kind of almost see it.
Clean the crap off the damn tooth here. Cutter.
But you got the big eye in the sky.
Yeah,
Right
still
there.
don't see it. I think it's still off. I think it's all the way in, all the way as it'll go, and it's not far enough out. I think it needs to be over here. About right there. Slightly the inside of where I think I want it to be. It's always best to be a little conservative and too much. Okay, so this already has a seat on here. We don't know how good it is, but we know it's on there. So I'm going to come in there and take a look at it. So it's going to cut the inside of it out, I think. See the cut mark on the inside?
Yeah, I see it right there, yeah.
So it's going to make it bigger.
Oh boy.
So am I off or are they off? Who do you think was more conservative, them or me? So what you do is you take your cheater stick over here. The old way of doing stuff, dividers. Put it right on the edge. It's hard to be on the edge because we're on that lip they got. And you go over to your valve. You stick it on the valve. And you see where they're at. See how they're way on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
A little conservative, there's the problem. Jeez.
Yeah, we're getting true measurements now.
There's your problem. We're not conservative, they are. This thing needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It's cold and sticky just like we are. I'm going on a t-shirt. You guys are on fucking sweatshirts.
It's because you're moving. I'm not.
I'm the only one working, right? Self-returning.
Nice.
Almost. It's kind of sticky. Okay. There it is. Somewhere it's hitting. So we're cutting that lip down. Until we cut it all the way down, we're not going to have a true number. It's a problem when they make those lips way high. The first valve job, you got to cut it off, or you reuse what they have. See the big lip in there? Have no reference point to where I'm at. Close. So you can't tell if I cleaned there or not. We're not on this side, but that's the problem. See, I want to keep just sinking without knowing where I'm at. Problems, I got to sink it way the hell down to find out where I'm at.
Yours is? I've plugged in the car.
I'm down far enough on that side. It's even right here, you can see the top.
Yeah, I see right
The very
there.
top mark I finally cleared. Finally deep enough. Sucks you have to go way down to get a reading where you're at, but oh well. And you find out you're way the hell off.
Ooh.
I can still see it. It's sticking up.
That sucks. Way too conservative.
You can see from there?
Mm-hmm. When he dropped it. Let's see.
It's hanging out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The valve sticks way above. Where's the cutter? Right here.
Well, my battery light's beeping now.
So,
Okay.
you want to go home?
I tried, viewers. If it cuts off, it's still my fault.
You want to be better than this, don't you?
Yep.
I'm just going to keep going. You can go home and miss it if you want.
Nope.
Pretty cool. Let me talk to you later.
Feel the machine moving? What's going on here?
Just wiggled a little bit or something?
Well, things started moving, yeah. Air pressure in and off or something. What's our air pressure at? 20 pounds?
What's up?
What's it at? There's 140 way over there.
Yep, yep,
I can't read it. It's too far over.
yep.
One of those zeros here and one way over here in the air pressure. Alright, we're further out now though. Okay, so now we want to go a little bit further.
Give me a picture of the color, the code, and I'm gonna see what he says. He says that he thinks, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what he says. But he's like, yeah, I can hook you up. I got a.
Much better. I could go out further, but the valve is so thin. I don't want to push it on this one. This valve's too thin. Well, we could definitely go more if we wanted to, but I don't really want to push it that more.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
A bit of a green mark all the way around, looks like. Okay, now. We have a little bit of a lip here coming through here.
Yep. Cool. Alright, thanks, man. Alright.
You can feel up under here, see how big the lip, you can feel it?
Mm-hmm.
You can see it, but it's up under there. So we're going to bore the thread out a little bit bigger to cut that out. I don't want to cut it all, I don't want to cut it real big because it's still a street motor. Try to figure out how big it is. So we're about 910, 905 right now. It's pretty damn good size. Okay, that's about 20 thou bigger. Probably what I did the last one at. So just like we did exhaust, we can open up a little bit bigger on the intake and hopefully get that mark out of there. Is the plan anyway.
We're looking.
That's all screwed up, but we're gonna have to live with it.
Well, what?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the aluminum underneath.
Yep.
Not very centered. Sounds like a big cut under there for some reason. Should just barely be cleaning. It is just cleaning. So we're trying to cut that lip out right there.
Oh yeah.
See, I didn't quite cut the lip out, but it's smooth under there. It's only a few thou deep now.
Well, just a little bit more on the inside over here. Take a little more on this side.
Yeah, I know. It's cutting the bolt out.
Nice.
I'm gonna go a little bit deep like this. The valve is so big. You
We
don't
like
need
to
that
go
much-
deep.
You don't need that much airflow. You know, you don't. The port's small and the rest everything else. So making this bowl super huge doesn't help you, especially on the street model. That'll give me a good reference for diameter. So now you put your finger and you can feel where I'm cutting the inside out.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just
right
going
there.
to, I'll
Yep.
just blend that to the rest of it.
Yep.
And the biggest thing is we cut that lip out that was under here, so now the air on the short side can flow around.
Yeah, you can feel it right
Catch
there.
that lip. You can feel the lip on this one over here.
Blend that
Right
out a
here.
little bit.
Feel- Right here, that's a big lip.
Oh yeah.
Now get over here though. Underneath.
Oh yeah.
See,
That is massive.
that's what we cut out on this one.
Yeah, it's not.
That's over there. See, it's gone.
Oh yeah. That's just with the machine, huh? That ain't by hand.
Yeah, that's just roughing and getting
Nice.
bigger. We cut it about 25 thou bigger in diameter from what it was, theoretically. So, cut the crap out and makes it a lot better.
You're gonna rip.
So you don't need to do a port job, you just need to cut out all the crap that's a problem. The ports are already so stinking big, you're not gonna really gain
Is
much.
the polishing necessary?
Polishing makes it go slower. The air fuel mixture drops out, turns into rain, turns into just liquid on the walls, liquid doesn't burn. It's gotta be atomized to burn. So a smooth surface sticks to it, just like fog sticks to a shiny window.
Right, right.
Same thing, and it just rains on down.
So you don't recommend ever polishing?
I don't polish nothing. But I also don't like real rough surfaces either.
Smooth, but not polished.
Well, it's like asphalt, concrete, and glass, or ice. Ice is real smooth.
Yep.
Concrete's kind of relatively
texture,
smooth
yeah.
at times if you polish and clean a little bit. Then you got asphalt where it's a lot more rougher and crappier. So I'm more in the middle ground. I like more like a concrete type thing where it's not real polished concrete, but just kind of like poured. So,
Porous.
it's just a normal finish, nothing fancy. Now see, it's still got that little lip here on this side here still there, but we cut all of it all the way around the rest of it. You can see the shiny mark where it cut away.
Right there, yep.
You
It's
know,
all gone
to
now.
cut this completely out, I'd have to cut bigger. I'd rather not keep cutting it bigger. The more I open up this bowl, the more it cuts the low and mid-range flow. It helps top end, but it kills it everywhere else. So there's a trade-off in there. So this one still has a little bit right there too, but not quite as much. It's right here. Feel that lip versus this one here. This one's taller or thicker. But they're close.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, this one you can notice more versus this one.
Yeah, it's close though, but anyway. Okay, so I'm going to cut the seat on this one now. Now we got a good reference to go by. It's in the way.
So the 110 heads for an fxdls, running an HPI throttle body, HPI air filter, HPI pipe, and 5.3 injectors. And a T-Man 625 cam, which will be changed to a Redshift 576 here soon.
Okay, so I went down until I saw the top seat come in. So you're looking for that top edge right there.
Yeah.
When you're on my dirty hand, see what highlights the seat? Those two little mics going on that's actually the seat.
Yep.
So the mark below is your upper angle, the two marks below is your inner angle, and it goes in with a little bit of a radius that we didn't blow out. But most of the stuff we blew out. See, most of the stuff that's on the inside of the cutter we cut out when we cut the throat out. So even though there's another 2 more radiuses in there and some weird shit going on, we don't care because we cut it all off. We're not using it. Okay, so now we got to come up with a top cutter, which is this big one. We can set it for this. This was cut for probably for an S&S motor. Open it up a little bit for the big boy bike.
You hear that, Tony? Big boy bike.
Well, it was 96 inches. That's why S&S likes 2-inch valves. That's real world. That's all you really need. The ports don't support more flow. That was too short. So the valve's not the restriction. The restriction is the coming in on the other side of the manifold side. Okay, we're going to cut right here. See that? I'm going to cut the piss out of that. See how much I got to go up and over. Now, if they wanted this plug up so high, why didn't they make the bias all the way around the whole plug? See, this is just kind of a...
Oh yeah, right there.
Let's just put a turd in the way and see what happens. And of course, it's more on the intake than the exhaust
Hopefully
side.
they won't notice when we put that right there.
Anyone knows I'm going to cut that thing out right now? I didn't mark the manifold. I didn't mark the seat over here. Gotta have my tattletale where I'm at. When I see the mark starting to go away, I know I'm done. What's that noise? That's your airflow increasing. There's the seat right there.
Sound like Justin's crank.
So see where I just cut the seat right there above it?
Yep.
So that's the 4th angle, I just got it in right there. It's actually 5 if you count the inner radius coming across. So I don't count angles, I don't care. The cutters are built in. Okay, so you can see I cut away the high spot off of this.
Oh yeah.
So now when the air comes in through here, it'll follow that like a curve and head on out. But I'll probably still come back and blow that off, smooth that up just a little bit. But we got to put a spark plug in there to see how high that really sticks up. If the spark plug is below the surface of that, we're going to cut that whole lip away.
Nice.
No reason to have it in there. It's an airflow restrictor if it's in the way.
You do the same thing on cars?
Yep.
Bring your heads.
I've done those before. For some reason stuff runs better when I do it. I don't know why.
Bring your heads off your board. You can.
Especially those little turbocharged 4-valve piece of crap motors. They run a lot better when you do a good valve job on that thing.
head when we rode it. I think it wanted to keep going, but we didn't want to get on it. When I rode it,
Oh yeah.
that thing wanted to rip.
What was that?
Does the valve job you did on those SNS heads last week?
Oh, your buddy's bike?
Yeah, the FXR, FXRP.
You ran better in stock?
Oh yeah.
I've been told my work ain't worth a crap. I don't have a flow bench, so I don't know anything.
Flow bench.
I liked the real flow bench one on the road. So the on the road test was good. But the fake flow bench numbers didn't look that good.
Yeah.
The problem is when people do actually flow bench my heads, they still work good on that too. Especially when I do the race bike heads. Because I usually gain low, mid, and high. And it's hard to gain all three. So, usually don't see that. Usually you gain low, you lose low and you gain high, mid's always about the same. But I gain all three usually.
Well, she's dead.
You killed it?
And we're back. Apologies for the slight interruption. We had a battery issue.
Cheap battery.
Well, she held it as long as she could.
They said they run forever.
What's this stuff do again?
It highlights what we're doing. It also normalizes the finish between the two parts. How's that sound? It sound good?
Sounds technical.
It gives them harmony. You have ground surface here, which puts radial lines going this way. And then that seat cutter leaves radial lines that go the same way, but they don't. The radial lines don't always line up. You know, there's always marks like your fingers.
Oh, okay.
So this takes and knocks all the titties off, so at least there's some evenness between them.
They're imprinting on each other.
Yeah, they're getting friendly with each other. Basically called break-in.
So this is lube for that process.
It also marks it so I know where it's at. So I can actually see what the seat looks like.
I don't know how little stuff costs.
So now we marked it red and not red, or X and not X. So which one was X?
I don't remember. Let's find out.
Do you think X was rear or front?
I'm gonna go with. Yeah, just one of them. We remember one of them was bent.
If you watch the video, we know. Well, we're not going to talk about the bent valves now.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, there was two valves that were bent. The two on the bad cylinder were bent. So which one's your bad cylinder? Because these are the bent ones.
I don't know. What would you? If you had a bent one, what would you want it? The front or the back? The back gets a little hotter than the front, right? So let's go with the back. No, because if I have to change one, I want the easier one. So let's go with the front. Yeah. Fuck it.
Right.
I don't want to deal with the back.
It doesn't matter because I re-honed the damn stems, so the wear marks are different.
Oh, fuck me.
Like me.
Yeah, one cylinder, both valves are bent, the other one they both are straight, so we don't know what happened. Nobody's admitting to what happened. So now X means front.
Okay.
So there's what that one looks like.
Oh yeah.
And when you hear the roughness of lapping compound gone, you're done. Watch your elbow.
That's the front head then right there?
Yep. See how marks closer to the edge on the exhaust. Did you bring a spark plug with you?
I did not.
What kind of plug are you using?
NGK?
We got some.
What kind? Standard or electrode, extended electrode, standard electrode,
It's standard.
Iraniums, regular ones,
It's just a regular stock one.
cheapo ones, regular cheapy ones. Go down by the back of my toolbox and grab a 3/4 inch plug that looks like what you want to use. A bunch of them over there.
By the toolbox. Going.
Yeah, see the camera. The light even on? It is now. Okay, so after we lap it, you can see where the seat is. The light stays on. So the exhaust is over here. Same on this one. Same on the intake. So now we're going to go in here and clean up the bowl in here. We're going to knock off that sharp edge there. We're going to blend the bowl in so that's all even.
Is it right here in this area?
Blend
Oh,
all-
right.
Yeah, you found it. Right behind the toolbox, like I said, remember?
That one right here, NGK.
So then we're going to blend this in right in here, and that's pretty good on that one. This one here is, there's no metal under there. There should be metal here. It's gone, so we're going to not cut that up. If you notice these heads, they have a nice good short side to them when you feel them. So they have a nice radius short side on here. Nice and smooth.
Oh yeah.
So the stock heads don't have that stuff, so that makes
That's
it
good. That's a plus right
that
there.
makes it run a lot better when you got a nice set. Now feel this one, you got a sharp edge in there, and you can't put your finger in the hole because it's too small.
Oh yeah, right there, right away.
But feel how sharp that edge is?
Yep.
So we're going to blend that to make it more like this. So you're going to radius it
This
in.
is nice.
The
That's good.
exhaust-
Not a lot of work, and you can.
Because exhausts are all constipated up in here. They can't even get a finger in the hole. There'll be a finger in the hole when I'm done. Usually I can put 2 fingers in the hole when I'm done. I like being able to be able to flow some air. You can't flow air if the hole's too small.
Just feel it right here. Look at feel over here. Three finger here. Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
That's stock, right?
Yeah.
Now, like,
Now this
feel
is
right
called
here.
feeling fucking your ports to see if you like them or not.
This tag team.
No, that's not the way you're supposed to port it. That's not how you're supposed to port, I was told. Except every time I do that, it runs better. When it feels good, it runs better. So if your hole feels good, it runs good. That's all that matters. Yeah, you can read into that anything you want. All right, we done with these for now?
We are.
Okay, we'll be back.